Konnichiwa mina, boku wa Jeremy desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Today is day 149. It is Thursday, May the 29th, 2014. And yeah. How do you like my new shirt? It is cats. It's a cat tank top. I love it. It's wonderful and it's nice and stretchy. I like it. Anyway, yes. What was I going to talk about? Oh, yes. We're continuing the Sailor Moon theme and stuff. Sorry, I'm total brain fart there for a second. So, today I was thinking about, what could I possibly talk about? Because, yeah, honestly, I'm always like, I don't really know. I want to kind of keep it interesting and stuff. But I was thinking about what my favorite Sailor Moon episodes are through each season. So, we'll go through the 5 current seasons that we have of the original series. And then we'll go from there. So, I haven't really thought about this too much, just to warn you, but I'll go through it now. So the Queen Beryl series, which we'll call Sailor Moon Classic. There's a lot of really good ones, but I think that my favorite of all would be where they discover that Usagi is the princess. Specifically the English version, I really enjoyed. I mean, that's what I first saw, right, was the English version. So, My Only Love. Very, very much. I love that song. And it was just a perfect moment for me in that one when Usagi and Mamoru see each other's alternate personalities and stuff for the first time. I really, really enjoyed that. So, that one, and I guess the Japanese one, similar, but I liked the 3 episodes that finished off the series, because they cut them down severely in the English dub. But when the Senshi are dying and stuff, I mean, I don't like that part, but just building up to it and finally defeating Queen Metalia and all that. They really messed up with it in the English dub, kind of, like, it was Queen Beryl she fought in the English dub, but it was actually Queen Metalia that took over Beryl's body in the original. It'll be interesting to see how Crystal handles it. And, but yeah, I think those ones. Now, for Sailor Moon R, it would be, I don't know, Alan and Ann series was pretty good. I know it was just filler, basically. It had nothing to do with the original series. But I think ultimately it would be where Sailor Mercury, or Ami, was going to go to be a doctor. And again, it's the English dub that perpetuated that because of Only a Memory Away, which I really love that song and that whole sequence that they run through. I wasn't a big fan of the English voice that they had for Chibiusa for that part of the series. I loved it when Sugar came in and took over for her, for S and Super S. I just felt that it suited her more. And it was just kind of weird when you think about if they run it in sequence in the English dub now. You have, what was her name? Was it Tracy Moore? Or was that the first Sailor Moon? Whoever did the first Rini's voice, Rini in R, I can't, the name escapes me, I'm sorry. But she starts out sounding more mature, like a deeper voice. And then goes to Sugar's voice, so she sounds younger in S and Super S. Yeah, you see what I'm sure you'll understand what I'm saying, and it's really funny to me to watch it in that way. But yeah, that one, and I think the one where Minako has to be a nurse to everybody. That one is so funny, and like I love it when she's in Ray's house and she's playing with the stereo and boom, blows up. I thought that was really great, so I enjoyed that. And the Lost episode, where I think it was episode 67, that they never included in the original DVD release, and I'm so happy they're going to have it in the Viz release. With it breaks away from the action, so it doesn't have anything to do with the sisters or anything like that, or whatever. And they're on vacation and they encounter like a Loch Ness Monster type thing. I really enjoyed that one, and you can watch it online in different places, so look that one up if you get a chance to. Kind of next Sailor Moon S. That's a tough one as well. I love the very first Sailor Moon S episode I ever saw was in Cantonese, and it was the episode where Usagi gets drunk at a party, and that's when Eugil, however you pronounce her name. I always called her Eudial on English dub, or they called her Eugil. I don't know. The witch. And she's at this ball, and it's that that demon that's got like made out of a gramophone and stuff. Hi Bailey, I didn't know you were in here. Sorry. Bailey, say hi, Bea. Hi. She kind of just popped out of nowhere. But anyway, I love that one. It was just so funny. And then in English dub, Usagi had too much juice. So we'll see how Viz handles it. I'm pretty sure it'll be a lot closer to what it should be. For some reason, I always loved that one. It was funny. I like Haruka and Michiru's story, how they met. I like the one where everybody finds out who each other are. So like in the Minako episode where her heart crystal gets taken. And yeah, and they're in the parking garage and all that stuff. I really like the planetarium one too, because I have one of the animangas. It was one of the first ones I ever got. At a store called Yes in Vancouver. It was at the old, where Metrotown is now, the Eaton Center area. They had a store called Yes. It was Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball, mostly stuff. And it's gone, long gone. This is like 1997 that I got to go there, but it was lots of fun and really nice store. And I wish I had more money back then. But yeah, I'm glad Sailor Moon has a resurgence and that there's all this new stuff too. Oh, another one from S is the one where Hotaru's house, I think it's Mehmet, she's playing around with the oven, because of course their headquarters are underneath the house, and it messes everything up, and she makes this demon that causes this weird alternate reality in Hotaru's house, and I open the drawer and there's a lion or a desk or whatever. It's that demon that's like a casino person and stuff. I liked that one too. That was a lot of fun too. I really like the fun episodes. Sailor Moon S movie, of the three movies, RS and Super S, I'm going to interject with it here, is my absolute favorite of the movies. It's the only one that follows the story from the manga, of course. R and Super S movies were just different, completely kind of side things. But the S movie with Luna as a human, I really loved it. The Japanese one especially. I love Jill Frappier as Luna. I mean, a lot of people are like, why is she British, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. I loved her, but the Japanese version definitely, like, I'm so sad every time Luna's crying and stuff. It just gets you in the feels. I just learned that phrase recently. I know that makes me really sound old and weird, but right in the feels. So cute. I love that movie. And look, cats. Sailor Moon Super S. I didn't like Sailor Moon Super S. It's the least popular of the 5 seasons, actually, in most fandom. There are certain episodes I do like. I think one of the funny moments is when you see a flash of Mamoru nude just for a second. It's really, really funny how Ray accidentally walks into him because Diana has this huge freak out thinking that his apartment building's on fire, and then they have this mishap with the extinguisher and all that stuff. I think that's hilarious. I don't know. I really don't have a specific favorite episode of Super S that I can think of. I don't know. Like, even when they fight Neherenia and... none that I can really think of offhand. But, yeah. I mean, it's not a bad series overall. Some of the episodes are quite funny, but... yeah, I'll have to think more on that one. And then, my absolute favorite of all 5 seasons, Sailor Stars. There's so many good ones in there. I really hope if they continue Sailor Moon Crystal all the way through, that they follow the original manga story, because it's so good. I would love to meet Sailor Heavy Metal Papillon, and Leith and Nemesis, and Kai and Phi, and all of them in the new anime series. That would be so wonderful. But the current one that's out, Sailor Stars, which I have, I don't know if you can see. You can kind of see. And I think I've shown it before. I have like a fan subbed version over here, the whole series, pretty much on video and stuff. The first arc with Queen and with Neherenia returning, I thought that was good, and I like how Galaxia kind of uses her a little bit in that. But I didn't like that Mamoru wasn't really in it that much. I know it's built on that a little bit, even from the manga. But he had more to play in the manga than he did in the anime version. I mean, he was basically dead for most of Sailor Stars. Spoiler! But I love the last episode, probably the last couple of episodes. It just really rehashes exactly what Sailor Moon's about, and I think a lot of people give it heck because of the nudity in it. I mean, nudity, whatever. It's not that revealing. Like they don't go into detail with like areolas and nipples and all that stuff because big whoop-de-doo. You can show tons of violence on television, but God forbid we show a little bit of nudity. Western culture, weird. Anyway, but yes, I mean, Galaxia even says, you're standing here saying that you don't like fighting, and yet you're wearing a Senshi uniform. Well, then it disappears, right? It's showing the purity of it and how she's trying to find a non-violent way of doing it. And some people think it's a cop-out. I think those people are like the ones that really like a lot of action and stuff. Honestly, I thought it was a perfect end to the original anime series. And I know if Crystal follows all the way through and they follow more of the manga, it's going to be different. It'll be a lot more graphic probably too. But a part of me will always like that. And just having Makinai, or not Makinai, I always call the song that. The Sailor Star song on there is the battle song. I always thought was a great addition. So, yeah, great way to end it off. So those are my specific favorite episodes, I guess. I'd love to hear what you guys think are your favorite episodes and stuff too. And share them in the comments below on YouTube here. Subscribe if you can. It would be great if you could. I recently became a YouTube partner, so that's why you'll see some of the ads and stuff on the videos and things. And part of it is because I'm trying to raise some money so I can go back to school, because I guess you could do that with YouTube. I've never done this before, so it's all new to me. But the more subscribers you have and people that watch the videos, it can really help with that kind of a thing, and living expenses and all that kind of stuff. So I still have a day job, of course, but I'm just trying it out to see how it goes. And I apologize for the commercials, because I know a lot of people, it's like watching television and stuff, but if it could help, like I'm just trying it just to see what happens. So anyway, I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching all the videos so far. Tomorrow's day 150, which is amazing because that's almost halfway through the year. So we'll see how it goes, and I hope you enjoy especially the Sailor Moon videos. That's kind of why I've been doing them this week, kind of in celebration of the new series and so on. I'll try to find more information on whether or not YTV will be getting the series. I know a lot of people are really hoping so, and I think I read somewhere that Viz is trying to get YTV on board with it. But Crunchyroll is going to be streaming it, and I think you can get it in Canada here. There's also Neon Alley with Viz and all that stuff. And let's not forget, we're just about a month away from the debut of Sailor Moon Crystal. So that should be really exciting. Anyway, I'll let you go. This video is very long. Probably going to end at 13 minutes. Jamata ne mina. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will see you tomorrow, hopefully with a song video. Bye-bye.